Oh. But oh, where's my bloody mouse? No. Oh, good. I think everything's online. Yep, I think everything is online. I'm ready to go. Um, oh, stretches. Oh, that's good. No, nothing worse than uh, having sore muscles. Hello, Equia. How are you? Hello, Old Soul. How are you? How are both of you? Hello, Payeli. Hello, Sabia. Hello, Melody. It is Acacia. Iquia says, what are Wackus, Wackus, Aries' current deep feelings for me? Is he trying to move from our relationship and losing his interest in me? I think he's deciding whether he wants to or not. This is a decision card, whether you decide to stay. But he's anxious and nervous about this, but I think everything in the future is going to be good for you both. So you know. Hello, Sheenam. Hello, Sally. Hello, Samira. Sadip's current feelings for me. Does he miss me? Hello, little Cory. Sophia. Yes, they do miss you. They're scared of coming back though. That's what I'm getting from this. Jenna says, "Can I have a general, please?" Where you been? Um, I've been alive, I think. That's all I could say is I've been alive. Okay, so your general is the lovers. The if you're not with someone right now, then that means that someone's coming in for you. If you are with someone, that means your bond's growing deeper. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations for that. There's also about changing your environment, so therefore that will change the way that you perceive things. So keep that in mind. Sally says, is Noah January 2nd, 1997 serious about me, or is he just playing you? That is also a decision. He's got to decide whether he wants to be with you or walk away. There's also non-excitement, so it's kind of like one of those things that maybe you both have been in established relationships before, so there's no newness about this. The answers you seek are coming, so the answers you need are coming. Sorry, that's completely different. But yeah, at the moment he's deciding, so I think that he's still kind of got a heart in this relationship, but I miss you. Oh, I miss you too. Rapali says, did Natalia choose me for senior bookkeeper position she interviewed me for? Okay, so this is interesting because it says that you're physically stuck. You should relax and you should not be scared of where you naturally drop. So I feel like you really want this job, but because you want this job so much, you're actually pushing it away more. And you should just relax and allow the universe to guide you where you're naturally going to land. Because at the moment, if you physically struggle, you will end up kind of being more hurt or more stuck, Like, most of this seems like stress or worry, I feel, and that's kind of giving that back to you. Aldonia says, hello, General. So at the moment, there seems to be some flirtation in order, Aldonia. If there's no one to flirt with you, someone's coming in. The Hermit, you seem to be very detached from other people right now. This might be good for you to just like take time to realize what you want versus what you are around other people. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it might be time to actually get your flirt on. Samira says, tell me something beautiful and sweet about your relationship. Okay, so it seems like you guys really don't let everybody else see who you are. That's really what's kind of in the relationship, is that you both see each other quite fully. There's also that richness and fullness of life with you both around. You both share the good times, and I think that means that you might um have to work on showing the bad times, because you both hide it. You only show the good times to each other. So that could be something that I would take away from this reading. Swedish Jem says, hello, Aman's current feelings toward me, please. Okay, the sun, so happiness, hope, and the ability to be able to get what they want. So they really, really want this relationship. It seems like you're a ray of sunshine in otherwise sometimes a gloomy day, and you tend to prop them up quite quickly. Baran says, hi dear, liked, can I have a job reading? I have a new job offer soon. Well, it seems like you're very highly compatible with this job. You're very emotional, which at the moment you're very grounded, so I feel like that's a good thing. Apparently there's a new romantic cycle for you as well, so I don't know whether it's just that you fall in love with your job, uh, and because it's a perfect match for you, that seems to be quite um important, I feel. Fighting a spiritual journey, never fight it. You'll end up not winning. So Luna says hello energies for Terry and I at this time. Okay, so you're loved and looked after. Both of you guys cared for each other very much. There is a physical stuckness for both of you, but I think that's just because you guys are dealing with a lot, so that's kind of halted that kind of ability to move freely. But at the same time, you're both very caring, and that's going to hold you through this time of being slightly more stuck. So there you go, Baron. I mean, go through. All About Maine says who's coming towards me in love. You might be rushing towards it. Don't rush towards it. You might be fending it off too much. There's also manifestation, so naturally allow it to come in. It seems like it might be just like you pursuing it too much is causing the manifestation not to occur, because weirdly enough, like manifestations, that kind of weird bit where you're like, I really want it, and it's like, no, you're not getting it. And you're like, it's also the Romantic Angels Oracle deck says time has come to clear your energy, so release your ex. Hello, Be Divine. Kay says, hello, what message can you tell me this week? Please and thank you. You're very welcome. So it seems like there's a lot of available opportunities. All of these are real, but they tend to be more self-driven than external. There's also a lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance coming in for your week. So that will be until next time I see you. So, you know. One card for you. Let me feel. Okay, at the moment, you might not feel that you're worthy enough. Be the divine light. This can be just that you don't always feel that you are worthy of great things. So when things come in, you might sabotage them, or you give them away quite freely, when you should be holding on to them. And your commitment is being tested. So this might be the universe's way of sitting there going, well, I keep on. Thank you, Melody. I'll do your reading next. Thank you so much. Your commitment's being tested, so work on when things come in, say thank you, universe, and keep it instead of it always being tested. Baron, I did yours. Did you not hear yours? So let me double check. Where is that phone? How is everyone today? I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's an impromptu one, but divine exam? Exactly. It's sitting there going, I don't know whether you want anything. Melody, what was your question? Thank you for the donation, by the way. You're very welcome. What is Yanni's energy towards me? He's a Gemini. He is definitely working hard for you. There's also the feeling of like really wanting to settle down with you. There's just like that bit where this person's highly practical, I feel. And they're working very, very hard so they can kind of bring that house into alignment. They're also really focused on you. King of Wands in reverse tends to be that they're focusing all their energy on you as well. Attraction, you attract your romantic love fully by attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And it says flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So I definitely feel for your person that you're asking for, your romantic person, they tend to be more a person that has that kind of sensual side to them. So do realize that they might be more like playful in nature, and you should bring that into them. But it seems like they're really highly focused on you, and they want to do the best that they can do with you. With I don't know. I'm starting to think in as that they're very fun and very playful, and that's what I'm getting through. Um, Slightly naughty, but yeah. There you go, Melody. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. So Renica says job reading. Hello, Sagittarius. How are you? And hello, Harmonia. So job reading. There's a lot of downloads coming in for you, universe. So it seems like you're creating a lot of opportunities, a lot of instincts, a lot of ideas. But the cards are saying that you might be looking at something within your box. So you're really not seeing outside your box, and you're not really seeing the bigger picture. So it seems like there's a lot of things getting hindered because you are very much in that kind of boxed mind. Yeah, and this is your Moonology card, so your commitment is being tested. So you're asked to see outside a lot of the things that you might be closed-minded on at the moment with your job. I hope that helps you. Old Soul says Aries feelings for me. Okay, so they wanted you to see a bigger picture. So you might be a very detailed orientated person, and they do want you to see a bigger picture. They also tend to be a person that strays outside the norms. And I think this is where they're questioning whether you really want to be with them. They could possibly be a Leo. This feels very much a Leo's thing. Um, it could be a fire element, but I'm getting a Leo. Um, yeah, they definitely don't like being judged in a certain particular manner, and they tend to want to be different from society. So they it's hard because at the moment they're wondering whether you can fit in with them. Thank you. Thank you, Sagittarius. So SB, is there any third party in my husband's life? There is a life choice, but there's no other person here. So this seems to be a life choice, but because there's no. Okay, so there is technically a third party, but I wouldn't say that they're on his mind. They're more like an emotional um third party. So there's kind of like an X that they need to release. You are definitely on their mind though. Queen of Cups, you're very strong and very prominent in their mind. So this feels like more emotional connection. It doesn't feel like emotionally cheating. It just feels like this person's still in their life and kind of creating that kind of feeling like they still have this person that meant so much to them, but you are the priority now, so I wouldn't say that that's a bad thing, you know. Sagittarius says a general for October, please, my love. Whatever I need to know at this time. You're definitely, your energy is going in the right direction. You're working very hard, but there's a lot of things that you're not seeing, so there's not a lot of options available for you. So don't get frustrated or upset if you don't see all the options that are there for you. The new moon in Taurus says prosperity lies ahead. So it seems like you're doing very well. Concentrate on the things that you can see and not worry about the things that you can't see That's what I would get from that reading today. King Ward's Me says, what does A think of a romantic relationship with me like I have? So this person's quite a weak a weakness of yours. I definitely see you being more weaker towards them than they are. Don't rush in with this relationship. You'll tend to push them away because they might feel like more of a desperation air from you. There seems to be some kind of religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This could be that they're more conservative than you, so do realize if there's kind of less of a openness towards a certain thing is because they tend to be a little bit more conservative, yeah, more reserved. Let's say more reserved in general. Ace of Pentacles, they know your offer. So it seems like you should allow them to come to you, not rush towards them, you know. They know that you are interested, so just keep on going. So Joslanda says, ma'am, when will I be meeting my future spouse? Page of Wands, there seems to be trust, to kind of learn to go on a journey. So there seems to be, at the moment, you're not taking a venture or a path that you need to take to find your spouse. So you might not trust yourself to go on this journey. And so therefore you need to learn how to approach something without hesitation to take that on. You are physically stuck right now. So it seems like at the moment you're thinking about a lot of things that you can't do, not what you can do. And it seems that because you're thinking a lot about, and this could be just your love life, not just like the whole of your life. And this is burning you out completely. So it feels like there's a lot of, this can't happen. So I feel like this person's more closer than you think, because the cards are not saying, like, as far as I know, this is a choice. This is not like a couple of months from now or something like that. It's more trying to teach you to trust yourself, trust love. The cards say you deserve love, you're lovable. So it seems to be a reminder of that. But I feel like your spouse is like nearly beside you, you know? So that's what I would say for you. KH says, is my Reiki manifestation working on my mom? When will she respond on proposal? This is interesting because there's a active element for you. So it seems like you have to save for this proposal. So it seems like the manifestation element needs that extra bit where you save money just to help that proposal. And Wheel of Fortune trusts the universe. So it seems like your manifestation's working. You just need that practical element and be bold and make the first move. So I definitely feel like it's working. It just needs that physical element. Thank you, Sagittarius. Krishna says, question one, someone stalking me on social media. What attentions towards me, good or bad? Oh my god. I hope you can't see my whole head. There was a nose. That's better than most things. If someone's stalking you, you can control it. So do realize that you can control this instead of just letting it naturally occur. The guilty party seems to be Queen of Pentacles upright. Let me ask Moonology, because it seems like this person might wonder or curious about you. So I don't think it's bad element. I don't think that it's things. The cards say work through your fears. So there's kind of maybe a fear of people finding you or stalking you through the social media that's bad. That could be why the cards say control this. But I do not see a bad element about this person. They're just curious, I feel. Harmonia says, I want to know where is coming this heavy feeling from your chest. Okay, this seems interesting. Okay, so I can definitely feel why there's a heavy feeling. You are putting yourself in too small of a box. That's where that heavy feeling's coming from, because you have so much energy and you're just squashing yourself in a small box and controlling that small box. If there's anything that you do that you don't like or you feel like other people don't like, you take it out on yourself. So that's what I would definitely say, because with Knight of Swords, that's huge, humongous energy, and Wands is a passionate, fiery person, very extroverted. So it might be that you're shaming yourself to be smaller than you are when you're actually quite big, and you're giving yourself such a small, tiny box to live in. And I do see that kind of being what's causing that. Sherlock says, light, thank you. Is a Vitsha single for is a Vitsha single for me? I feel like you're definitely one of their options, and they are definitely thinking that you're a catch. So I do see them thinking about you a lot. It says getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I don't feel like this person's scared or running away. They actually are very curious about you in general. Okay, so Valet said, did my person think of me or miss me today like I did him? There's a lot about this person's mind right now. I think they were just too busy to miss you. If they were so quiet and they didn't have anything else on their mind, they would definitely miss you. It felt like there was a lot of things that they had to distract themselves with today to keep not missing you. There's a lot of passion between you guys as well. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. But this person definitely was more thinking about something to do with their work or moving. They're doing something that's transferring them or moving towards something. This is usually a physical thing, and so they've had to see a bigger picture today, but they would have missed you if they weren't so distracted. Nivas says, what's coming towards me in October? Love the pumpkins. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's good things coming in. A lot of things on your plate. Queen of Pentacles, if you're not female or feminine in nature, this could be someone coming in for you. This is either a love interest or a female friend coming in for you. This is good because they tend to be very highly practical in nature. They also like the finer things in life, and this tends to mean that they um think a lot more in money terms, because they want better things in their lives. Knight of Pentacles, obviously hard work is in order for you in October, so do not slack off. But it seems that your hard work and your efforts are paying off in October for you. Next says, what is the remaining months be like for me? Thank you. You're very welcome. What is the remaining months being like for you? It seems like someone around you feels like you might be a little bit too much for them. This could be just that they feel like you're always more childlike. They've got to look after you, take care of you, and sometimes that could be a little bit too much. Ace of Cups, it seems like your heart is full, or there's a lot in your heart space right now, and you might have to let go of a couple of connections or something to allow people in. This could be that because you are not letting this person in for the heart space, they feel like you're selfish, and that's why they feel like you might be quite a burden to them. It's just maybe not that reciprocation. The sun in upright means that there's happiness and joy and hope coming in for you. So I feel like most of this is positive. Do take away that your heart might be full right now and give that space to the people that actually need it in your life, okay? Queen says, who's coming towards me in love soon? Okay, so you're not getting distracted. Page of Wands means that you should have an adventure coming in for you very soon, or a journey, and you should just take it, you know? Um, if it's an interesting one, you should do that. Um, it seems like you might be taking on the role of initiating first. My camera just froze. Give me a second, guys. Okay, give me a second. My camera just froze out of nowhere. Sorry, guys. Okay. Deactivate. That's weird. Ooh, if that's not going to come back. Sorry, guys. uh, sorry about that. You know, that very awkward thing where you go, oh no. Oh no, please don't do this. Have you ever had that where, like, you've been doing something for, like, ages and then it doesn't work? It's not taking that. Sorry, everyone. Annoying. Class dismissed. Oh my lord. If we can't get this back, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let me pull like a card for Mo because he's like, is my cat alive? Yes, it is. So don't worry about your cat. But at the moment, give me a second. I'm gonna pull it straight out of the computer, plug it back in, see if that works. If not, we'll have to do it another day. I'm so sorry, guys. This is what happens when you have a capture card. There you go. Perfecto! Mundo!
You should be back.
Yay!
Oh my lord. I'm so sorry about that. I'm hoping. Do I just pull that back out? Yeah, that's fine. You saw nothing. It's amazing. It works. It works. It's back. Okay, so flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others and keep your open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations, so I hope that helps. And Mo, this is for your cat. So don't focus more on the present, but focus on the future. Actually, it might be more focused on the present. So your cat is around somewhere, but your cat is not dead. So I would say that someone's picked her up or him up, and they're actually looking after him. Oh, yes.
Sorry about that. Sorry about the echo. Thank you, Lavania. I forgot to turn off the mic for the thing. So Margot, I think I just did yours. Let me double check. Ichu, when I see it, I will do yours. Arashmi says Majo will marry me or not. I feel like this person is wanting to marry you because there seems to be that weakness. And the kind of care and looking after. So it seems like there's a little bit of reconciliation in your relationship with this person, but I feel like this person wants to marry you from these cards. Lydia says, can I get a reading, please? Was that a general reading? Empress says, Pendulum, please. Does Sagittarius D love me? So, does Sagittarius love you? So it seems to be a yes for that question. Please put your question back down, Iju, because I can't see it. Tadem says, why does E block me? What did I write that made him block me on the phone? It feels like this person's just manifesting a different life for them. And that seemed to be something that I would definitely feel like they choosing a different way, like, of life. So you did nothing wrong. They just chose a different way of doing things. So you did nothing wrong. You should realize that. Lydia says, can I get a general reading, please? Ooh. Is your boss at work? Ooh, okay. Maybe it's a boss. Maybe it's that there's two swords in reverse. So if you're in a relationship, it could be both of you. But both of you are dealing with anger or just generally not being very nice to each other. Now, this might not be like, this could be at work and your boss is rubbing you up the wrong way and you're taking it out because you're feeling the same. There's kind of that resentment and anger. And the cure here, Lydia, is to make sure that you change the environment. It seems that both of you guys would need a change of space because that's what's creating this tension and frustration and possibly stress. Because with swords, they tend to be able to cope a lot with stress, but when they feel very stressed, they kind of um, can't cope anymore. Alefiana says, I've given one music edition nearly a week back. Will I get a selection call and when? It seems like someone was keeping that eye on you the whole entire time, so it seems like someone really wants you to come back. There's also that bit where you've just come out of this high, so it feels it might be in another week. The energy is gaining momentum, so I feel like it's next week for you with that call. Okay. So Maria says, hello dear, does A love me or M more please? I think this person loves you more. Because there's no one else and they work very hard for you. So it seems like this person's got you only in their mind. Give your relationship a chance, says the romantic angel cut tarot. And it says work on your partnership. Angel says, question 1, any good news coming for me regarding my love life for the rest of the year? Firstly, you need to be a little bit more in control of your love life. The Emperor, it might be very, very slow for the rest of the year, seems. But you need to be a little bit more in control. Past life relationship, there seems to be someone coming in that's going to be very similar to someone, like, you can't put that past them. You'll be like, oh, that's interesting. That feels very similar, like you've met this person before, even though you haven't. and give this relationship a chance. So work on your partnership. If you're actually in a relationship now, then this would apply to that. But if you're looking for love right now, that would be my take on that. Peacher says, what's coming towards me in October? Thank you, Uchu, for putting down that question. I'll try to get to yours. Okay, so there seems to be some wish fulfillment here, or actually getting something coming true. Keep on working on the things that you want to grow and want to achieve. You're cared and protected in October. A lot of people are going to look after you. There's kind of a little bit of scaredness. I don't know why, but it seems like you're scared of something that you're trying to make a decision on. And so, therefore, you haven't let go, and you're naturally going to drop into this choice. You're actually struggling with this decision. So, I would definitely say with these cards, you should not be scared of making that decision, and you should do what you need to do to bring in that new thing for you. So Uchu says current feelings of Aries A towards me. No contact. Is he okay? So honestly, this person's pretty happy when you're around. The Wheel of Fortune and Magician means that this person might be not in contact because they're just going with the flow and they're kind of experiencing new ideas. So that's possibly why they've been quite busy or disconnected from you. I'm gonna take a Angel's Tarot for this. There was so many that flew out. So apparently there's romantic feelings, chemistry. This person's a soulmate, but there's deception. So this person might be a karmic. And finances and career. So that's possibly why this person's not with you. So it seems like financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it seems like that's the case for this. You're very welcome. So do take that on, especially the deception. But, you know, Ariana says, how will my finances be when I start working? So the Empress, the start, it seems like they're going to be very good. You'll be working quite a lot with your creativity, so it seems like this is a job that you get paid more depending on your output, so it's not per hour. The star upright seems like you should work on your own skills or your own connections in life to get you better, some more things in life. So it feels like this is a step towards a bigger future for you. And emotions are running high, so it seems like it's going to be quite exciting when these things come and you achieve them in general. As this case says angel guidance for you, I assume that you mean the cat cards, but you know. Angel guidance for you, SK. Oh, no, is that. Because we've got SSK. Yes. SSK and SK. And you guys confuse me so much. So this is SSK's question about angels. So the angels want you to know that you're going in the right direction. They notice that you're really focusing on it, so you're not getting distracted. The other thing that they would like to tell you is that there's someone helping you, or yourself is coming through very strongly for them. So this means that if you're female or if you're not female, this person's going to come and help you. And there's just this passionate exuberance and very external energies. So it feels like um when you get together, or if you actually tap into this yourself, you're unstoppable. You can get what you want and achieve what you want, no matter how hard this is. Diana says, hello, ma'am. Light, please, general reading. Don't worry, I'll get to you, SK, soon enough. So Diana, general reading. It feels like you're very much going to be in your own um space for this month. I feel with the Nine of Cups, you're definitely in your headspace. You're not really focusing outside your own space. The Hermit means that you're going to be distancing yourself from other people, and this could just be that you're working on things by yourself and you do not want to be disturbed, and you'd rather focus on the things that you want. There's a new romantic cycle for you as well, so this might be that you're actually avoiding the cycle by distancing yourself from others. Um, this is a choice. I feel that you could possibly be a little bit more outgoing if you do want this romantic cycle to come in for you. If not, just work on your own thing. Your cat is alive. Yes, SSK. SK. Sorry, SK. No, don't worry about me. I'm. So SK, question 1, do you see me getting into SRCC? First round. It's going to be tough. You are going to have to work very hard on this, SK. And not get distracted. So you're a very good predictor of your um own abilities. And with the sun, it's happiness and joy. So it seems like you will pass. You just need to keep on working. So it seems just to work on that. Happiness, joy, and prosperity lies ahead. I feel like this is definitely a success for you. Old Soul says, is Aries really attracted to me? They are attracted to you and they see no one else. It feels like that there's just like this magnetism that comes with you. The cards want you to know that you should stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So it might have been that you got hurt before, and the cards are trying to remind you that it's okay to feel a little bit more like people are not going to look after you or care for you, but you should be remain optimistic with this. Chocolate says, what is the true intentions of Davy for you? Obviously, Two of Cups, this is a very strong connection. You're both very connected. It's quite a physical love, to be honest. You guys do share quite a lot. Um, and I feel like then your practical love is very much like that bit where you share everything with each other. it feels like there's not a lot going in this relationship, so it could be just that it's quite an established relationship, and so therefore this person isn't doing as much love language. You might need to fulfill some of your needs by yourself, because sometimes we expect our partners to do so, and it doesn't always work like that. This person has a life choice to do with you and with the relationship in whole. This is usually a step up in commitment, whether they are going to get married to you or get engaged to you, or it could be a higher commitment, you know. So I would definitely feel like that's the case. So yeah, I would definitely feel like then this is a commitment for you. So Margot says his current feelings for me, please. I feel like this person's very overwhelmed with their feelings towards you. It feels like, and don't, like, I don't like diagnosing people, so don't, before I say anything else, do realize that this is not a diagnosis. But this person feels like they quite they're quite a mania person. They tend to get very attached, and then they tend to burn out quite quickly. So it seems like their love is very strong, very visceral for them. Um, this can be that they need to realize that it's not particularly good for them, slightly a little bit more harmful. Deception. So this could be that they don't always say how they're feeling. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations. So their love is so strong. That's what I'm feeling. It's just like so strong. But because it's so strong, that's what's really kind of making me realize that they might need to take that kind of moderate their behavior a little bit when it comes to you. But it's definitely strong and very real. So there you go, Margot. Achel says, question one, hello ma'am, does AJ miss me? True attentions for me. So the magician, the moon, this person doesn't care what other people say about you. They're very strong. This imagination, a lot of times with this, I feel like they're imagining their lives with you. This is very strong because when people meet, that's the first thing that they really think about in a potential relationship is the idea of you. Not just like, oh yeah, I like this person. It's more like, I want to walk on the sunset beach with this person, you know. Queen of Cups, this is coming through quite strongly, and it means that this person really cares for you and loves you very deeply. Um, and this is very strong. They do love that emotional, caring, nurturing side of you as well. Okay, so Fatin says, Osman's reaction after he will read my message, will he help you? I feel like this person will wonder what they're getting out of helping you. They also feel like, yeah, I feel like it is this bit that you both, like, you're demanding help and this person doesn't know what they're getting back. So do realize that you might have to be extra nice to this person, or like tell them that you're going to like buy them dinner or something like that. The other thing is they'll help you, but because they don't see any other option, but do realize that they might be a little bit resentful for helping you out. You can, Rubab. Put down your question. It's a luck of draw. Sorry, guys. Orange says, "Can you ask Pendulum?" Okay. Will Daniel ever be again with his ex? Okay, so is Orange's Daniel ever be back with his ex? It's definitely giving me a no here. It's giving me a slight no, but I think it's because like it doesn't want to say like, okay, well, this could be so in the back of Daniel's mind that is really not coming through. Finally. No worries, Fatin. Stella says, William's future actions towards me, no communication. This person's been burnt out. They're also really not excited to communicate with you. You're a very passionate person, and you might find that you too tend to burn people out quite easily. Not everyone's as excitable as you are. Don't get me wrong. You're a very beautiful person, a very passionate person. You are so lovable and so, yeah, so much energy. But you do tend to burn people out quite quickly if you spend a lot of time with them. And the cards say, love yourself first. Your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I do feel like this person might not contact you anytime soon. And you shouldn't really focus on that so much. You should just relax and do your own thing. Okay? Arita says hi. I didn't get the rest of that. Feelings now a Mr. K. No contact, period. This person cares a lot about you and wants to protect you. There was an argument, or they felt very disconnected from you, and it could just be Arita. It was other people pushing him away instead of you. But this person's very much in their headspace right now, so it feels like this person still wants to look after you, but they don't want to be with you. And the cards are saying you deserve love, you're lovable. So it feels like they're telling you that this person might not be emotionally available for you. Hot sun, it's been a long time. I know. What are Taurus's attentions towards me? What? Why do you want to know my attentions towards you? I am a Taurus, guys, so I can make that joke. So your Taurus attentions, it's very interesting because they're trying not to come on too strong. So Ace of Swords, they have a fear-based relationship with you, so they don't want to let you go. They're very attached to you, fear-based, which is hard because that feels like that hard thing. You're very welcome, Marita. So that then their world's falling down because they don't know how to chill. So there's kind of like, I don't want to let this person go, but I wanted them to just be able to live their lives and stuff like that. But because it is, their sky is falling down on their heads and they don't know how to deal with it. And they see no other option uh but to be around you. So this is kind of a weird thing because you would think earth signs are not very jealous. They tend to not be. They tend to be very chill, but this one's very attached to you. So that's what I would say about this Taurus for you, hot sun. And yeah, flirt, spend your lighthearted energies to others. So yeah, definitely, if you want to treat your Taurus, you can flirt with them. But yes, there you go. Super High says, will I get a new job next month? There seems to be someone that's coming in for you that will help you, but it seems like you won't be able to get it alone. You feel like you're not qualified for a lot of jobs out there. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles will either help you write a resume, or they will help you find that space for you to get in the door. The Moonology card says, surrender to the divine. A personal issue reaches conclusion, and luck is on your side. So hope that helps you, Super High. KH says, when Hina will get any marriage proposal. Hina's my sister. Aww. The moon? She doesn't care what other people think of her. Therefore, there's a mental struggle there. There's also a feeling like she should change the environment she is in. So this might be that the places that she is in is not conducive for a marriage proposal. There's a release the ex, so it seems like she really wanted a particular person, and so therefore the time is come to clear that energy for her. And finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So at the moment it feels like she's searching for love in the wrong place, you know. So I hope that helps her, but at the moment I feel like she's very attractive, but because she's in the wrong place, that's where that's coming from her. Eamon says, current feelings of Ayob, Virgo, towards me, and what does he think of you? There's definitely that manifestation of you. So it feels like this person's manifesting you quite quickly. There's a feeling like this person feels like they're worthy of you, so they're chasing you. So the focus is very much on you. Calling your soulmate, so he's calling you in. There is a lot of manifestation here. And it's safe for you to love. So this one's calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help you bring you together. And it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. I hope that helps. Rupali says, will Natalia's decision on offering Suna a bookkeeper role be towards me? She's comparing as of now. Okay. She wants to definitely offer you the role, but it feels like you are way more. This is a weird thing because I feel like you've done this for a while, so it feels like you're inexperienced in some things and she would have to teach you something. It feels like more of a teaching role for her, and she might not be able to do that. So she is considering you, but it feels like it's not completely there. So the cards say a win-win for outcome is forecast. So this might be that there's another thing coming in for you, and you and your loved ones is safe. So do take time to take that decision, okay? For you. Alina says, question one, please. What direction should I take? PhD in Canada with my cat or stay in my home country? You know what the cats are going to say, right? The cats are going to say, stay with your cat. We'll see. We'll see. Alina, lovers, Queen of Wands. This is interesting. Stay in your home country or stay with your cat. The card's saying you're good enough. Whichever feelings you choose. The cats are obviously wanting you to stay with your cat. I definitely. You're very welcome, Iman. You're definitely called to be close to the one you love. Queen of Wands. You're a very passionate person and you can do whatever you want to. There's not a lot of excitement here, so it feels like you are called to figure out what calls to you in your heart. I think that's the biggest thing, is what opens you up to joy. It's not excitement, but it's definitely joy. Divine Soul, question one, current feelings of Erwin for me. Why is he... Taro, are you actually advertising on my... Yeah, I feel like you're advertising on my stream. Is that what you're trying to do? And now I have lost myself in here. Divine Soul, current feelings of Owen for me. Why is he avoiding communication with you? It feels like he approached you the wrong way and now he's like, his heart is full. So it feels like that's the case. So it's like he's kind of really, yeah. For me, he's got a new love coming in. So that's why he approached you the wrong way. And then, yes, new love has come in for this person. So I'm sorry about that, but it feels like that's the case. Arika says, question one, hey, if it wasn't for the family factor, would A want or propose a romantic relationship for me, please? This person will rush in quite quickly. To possibly their own detriment, but they would definitely feel like that's the case for them. The romantic angel tarot oracle for you is very soon. Clearly decide what you want that it comes to you now. So I hope that helps you, Erika. Priya says, hello, how are you? Rohit's Pandey's current feelings and next actions towards me. So there seems to be a cycle closing for this person. So that would definitely feel like that, Priya. This person's dealing with a lot of like chaos from the last cycle. So there's a lot of baggage that's come over this time. You are called to express your love, so go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So it feels like this person might be ready to really be present. And confidence is a key to your success. So good luck. Don't be scared, but that's the problem, Priya. Sometimes whether you like it or not, you have to be the one to do the scary things of being the first one to deal with things. SSN's thoughts for me, will he ever reach out to me? You are called to trust the universe. I know that you really have your mind set on this person, and the universe is like, trust me. Trust me, I'm taking you where you need to go. You're very highly compatible, and the romantic angels oracle says this could possibly end up in an engagement for you. So your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment with this person. There is a lot of like connection here, a lot of backgrounds that you share with each other. So I hope that helped you. Mara says he's coming towards me in love and marriage. Love and marriage. That's in my head now. Love and marriage. There's a new love coming in for you. There's Page of Swords, so don't be anxious about the future, because only good things are coming in for you. You seem highly stressed of late, or just frustrated. And that's coming through very clearly. So, kind of take time to relax. Past life relationship, you might have met this person, or it feels like you met this person before. Express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, this might be this month for you. Ruchi says, please reply. What does Adash think about me? Is it anything to do with love, or it's just attraction? I feel like you've got to see a bigger picture on this one. I don't see anything that would come with a romantic thing. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person is more attracted to you than loves you. And this is weird because with cups, they're very emotional people, so it feels like they're not even opening themselves up to that love relationship. Maria says, ma'am, please, love reading, plus romantic angels. You're also a little bit stressed when it comes to love. You're putting a lot of hard work in when it comes to your love life. And the Lovers card. So if you are single, that means that there is a love relationship coming to you. And this could be if you're together, this bond's growing ever so deeper. There's the reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your love life. Uh, this might have come because the first time around they were not really interested. So this time when they come in, they're more interested. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Archen says, does Gemini love me or is he in love with someone else? I feel like this person's in love with you. They've gone through a lot of things. So I feel like they've gone through a couple of things. And this might be because you're asking because they've taken time away from you. So it feels like that's the case, but they're coming back to you. The Empress upright means having a family, starting kids. So this person does really want to try and make it work with you. Jacqueline says, first question, does Zach the Virgo is more attracted to me than love me? Zach the It's weird because this person doesn't know the difference. Um it's a weird way that I would say is this person might be more um demisexual, which means that they're attracted to people that they kind of get to know. So you're more attracted because this person loves you. That's the short story, I feel. So they get very caught out and a little bit anxious or a little bit scared when you ask them. But they tend to be more in love with you than actually attracted to you. I'm sorry to say. Uh, the love and attraction's coming through. You deserve love, you're lovable. I definitely would say that. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And don't feel so anxious about the future. Only good things are coming for both of you, okay? Shan says, a love reading for me, please. Okay. Just because you said please. Yes, it's kind of a weird thing because he loves you, so that's why he's attracted to you. If that makes sense. That makes helps you. Shan, this is your reading. The lovers are coming in quite strong, so I definitely feel like if you're single, a relationship's coming in for you quite quickly. This is something that you really, really want. So it seems like there's a lot of good things coming in for you. This might be one that you choose to see things very differently. This person might live quite a different life. So they're not completely always in society's eyes. They tend to be very different sometimes. There is someone coming in for reconcilement. I don't think this is the person that is the new lover coming in. I feel like this would be someone that you would have to turn down for you to get a new lover coming in. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So I feel like you should trust the process, okay? Shazia says, when will I reunite with my twin flame and start a relationship? I feel like you might have to respond to this person's feelings a little bit more before you start a relationship with them. But I don't feel like this is far away for you. So this is in the next 6 months or so for you. I don't know why I wanted to roll a dice, but felt right. There's also this feeling of yin and yang, so they're definitely, I feel like, the twin flames, so the opposite, perfect opposite of you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations, so they might throw a curveball on you every now and again. But I would say in the next 6 months for you. Okay, PJ says, question 1 was coming towards me in October. Please take my question. So this is for you, PJ. Okay, so there's a life choice coming in for you. The cards are saying don't get distracted in October. Actually take that life choice in entirety and don't not finish October still deciding it for you. There's a lot of good things coming in for you. They're close to your reach, so you can reach out and grab those. They might be small, but at least they are going to change quite a lot of your life. And the cards, the Moonology card for you is your hard work is paying off. Okay? Alexandra says, my ex and your Pisces best friend love me other, miss and want to reconcile. Okay. I feel like this person doesn't miss you. They might not even want to reconcile with you. Yeah, they're thinking about finances and career, I feel. That they're not really focusing on love. And the cards are saying trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith. So because they're not coming towards you, doesn't mean someone else is going to be coming towards you. Nala says, when will I get a divorce judgment? Why is the judge not interested in to give a judgment? Okay, so this might be prolonged. It's not particularly one's feeling or another. It feels like it's just drawn out, and it's because the courts take their time. The Moonology card says a fiery climax approaches, and communication is the key. So see how much communication you can put on the table to speed this up faster, or get someone else to communicate faster for you. Okay? Oh my lord. My cat's nearly went on the floor again. Any timeline? It feels like in the next 4 months, Nyla. So it feels like a very long time, to be honest. Future says what's coming towards you in love. At the moment, you're really focused on one person. The cards want you to release your ex. This might not be your ex, but someone that you really wanted. There's a reconciliation, so someone else is coming in for you. Someone from your past is returning for your life. This could be that the ex comes in and then they leave again, and you should possibly let go of them. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And it feels like because there's only one person on your mind, you never let them go. And so therefore you always think about them instead of anybody else. Shrey says question 1, has S talked to J about me? Oh, there was a card. There was 7 cards. Oh, my lord. There's several cards. Oh, fell down. Okay. Has S talked to J about you? There feels like there's hints. It feels like there's hints, but there's no actual real talking. So I would definitely say no. There's talking, but you know, that's different. Welcome in, S. So I would say no to that question. Era says, when will he start communication with me? No contact now from his side. You know why? Cause this person's just going with the flow. Um, really not worried about anything. So do realize if you send it out to the void, it might be just because this person's flowing along. A page of swords, don't be anxious about the future because things are going to be good, but I feel like you're not going to hear from this person for the next 2 months. So, you know. S says, when will I meet my new person that's coming in for me for love? Your heart is full right now. So that's one thing that I would definitely say, S, is that your heart is full. So even if you met someone that you really liked, your they wouldn't come in for you. You would somehow lose that person. So do clear up your heart space to allow someone to come straight into your heart. The Empress upright means that this person might be the partner that you seek that will become your person that you raise a family with. And it feels like no distractions inbound. So it seems like what what's actually holding you back is that there's no heart space open for this person. New love. This new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Ooh. You might be interested in someone already, S. So I feel like just open your heart and let someone in and feel that strong thing. Priya says, please take my question. Question 2. What's exactly hurdles and challenges going in Robert's life this time? Oh, there's a lot. This person's really in their headspace right now. And they're concentrating on a lot of their frustrations, a lot of anger. And they're deciding whether they really want to hold on to everything that you have or walk away. They're definitely focusing more on the future, not on the present, which is not so good for them because they aren't really giving themselves the benefit of the doubt and trying to work out things right now. And that tower moment. So, yeah, romantic life, they sometimes this means that you guys argued or fought and the tower fell down, you know. So sometimes it wasn't a strong foundation to begin with and it just fell down. Madhia says, please take my question. When will HM Capricorn contact me? There's temptation to believe that this person's in contact with you. I don't think they're ever going to get back in contact. It feels like they moved on and they aren't around anymore for you to contact them. You're very welcome, Priya. When will I get a divorce from S religiously? It's done. There's still this person's holding on to what could be with you, and so they're scared of letting it go with you. So they'll try to reconcile with you. So it seems like they'll try back. Um, and you should let go of any control issues that you have and allow this situation to unfold naturally. So it might take them like coming back to you to realize it's finally done, that you really don't want them in your life, and for them to really let you go. Why is everyone taking divorce? It's complicated. Life is complicated. Rupali says, please my last, will I get a job within October month? If will it be at my expected salary? It feels like you're rushing too far in. So you're rushing after things too hard. You should relax and stop focusing so much in your headspace. Because it feels like you're creating more trouble in your head than outside. The cards are saying time to breathe in and out. You're very close to achieving your goal, which I feel as well. You're the only one holding yourself back from this. So it feels like that's the case. Where you are kind of getting in your way with this. So relax. I'm very sure you don't have to push yourself very much to get this job in October at your expected salary. Okay. Simma Kelly says, "Hi, I'm Simma." Hello, Simma. What's coming towards me, career and finances wise? It feels like there's not a lot of extra money coming in for you this month. So do realize that you might need to work on that. Sorry, I needed some water. My vocal cords were drying out there. The other thing that I would definitely say is get something that suits you, that you really like to do, which would help you with that there's not a lot of extra money. The Moonology cards for you is saying time to release negativity. So if there's any negativity about your job, a time to release. And nothing's yet set in stone for you. So I definitely feel like you should let that go and let that ease. Okay. P1 says, "What's coming towards me for the end of the year?" There's a lot of like just letting things naturally occur and allowing things to come in for you. Instead of being so very you tend to chase what you want, and that can be something that's um foolhardy, because that then creates like more of a weakness in yourself and more prone to burn out or burning out in general. So take your time and relax a little bit more. You and your loved ones are safe, so the cards want to remind you that, and adjustments are required. So I think that's what really the cards are trying to sum up for you. Hi, Queen of Humility. MA says love reading and angel cards too. I feel like you finally got out of your mental struggle when it comes to love, and new love is coming in for you. I feel like this is very strong. So this could be this month instead of next month for you. Release your ex. Apparently you're still holding on to someone. And playfulness to recapture romance, allow you inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So you might meet this person at something that you're doing that's more fun. Or if you really want to do like a class, or something that you've been holding yourself back, that's going to be a lot of fun, it's time to do it, because you probably meet this person this month. Ram says, "When will he unblock my number and start receiving messages? What should I do that he never blocks me?" This person feels like they're really not in a good headspace. They've blocked quite a lot of people. So it's not just you. This person will unblock people slowly, so do realize that you might be unblocked. Time to take a breath out. That's what the cards say. And bring love in the situation. So do realize that this person's probably overwhelmed, feeling very stressed. I don't think that there's anything that you can do that will make this not person block you again. It feels like a very toxic behavior for just trying to get some space. So do realize that this person will probably block people again in the future, okay? Hi, Lily. Okay, so SK says, what is Somia Rowett thinking of me? This person's not really taking a lot of time to know you. This person's not working very hard, and they feel like there's a lot more options on the table. So this person's going to be very hard to corral, or if you really want them, they're going to be very hard to kind of tame, or because they've got a very high like idea of who they can bring in for themselves. Keep an open mind, says the romantic angels card. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations, so I hope that helps you. Lily says, who's coming towards me in marriage? This is interesting because this person's quite impulsive. So it might start off with a joke, oh yeah, let's get married. And this person's like, why not? So do realize that they might not be always, like, they're very much a jokester, I feel. Brown hair, possibly like hazel eyes. There's a cross between the green and the blue, so I definitely feel like hazels. Yeah, engagement. Yeah. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. So it feels like you guys meet straight away and then you connect and you click very quickly. And this person doesn't do things half-assed. So do you realize that they're probably, if anything, they're quite a strong person in personality, and they definitely go after what they want, and that's definitely going to be you. I feel like it's going to be next year for you, not this year. Hello, Angela. Question 2 is either soulmate or twin flame. Okay, so MA is the person that MA marries is a soulmate. Okay, so it's no to soulmate. That's interesting. Is it twin flame? So it says yes to your twin flame instead. That's interesting. Positive vibes, tarot. I'm going good, thank you. Okay. Will Hissanian Chowdhury confess his feelings towards Asia Fatima this year? Thanks. This person might not be confessing their. Yeah. I don't think that they're going to be confessing their love or their feelings to this person this year. I think that's because they think it's the wisest thing to do, and they're not thinking about a lot of this. It seems like it's you, this person. So what Asia has to do is really decide what she wants. Clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. If this person is what she wants, she really has to manifest it in, because this person's quite a logical person. They tend to be very detached from their feelings. so they don't tend to be really in themselves. Good afternoon, good evening to you. Tatiana says, what is Samuel thinking about me? They're definitely chasing after you, but they also get distracted. They're a very distractible person. So they do chase after you and then they get distracted. And it's not other people. If it was other people, we would have a very strong predictor. It's someone else. But they just tend to be like that person that's more sidetracked with things. They want to keep you and want, like, you're pretty much like a very big part of the good parts of their life, and they really want to keep that way, so I don't think that they'll let you go. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's the card for you. And this seems to be the person that you're asking about. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there seems to be maybe a family issue that this person gets more sidetracked about. Butterfly says, AK's feelings for me, please. Does he still love you? He does still love you because there's that care and protect. He does. He's also scared or nervous about the future. There's a temptation for him to always be quite carefree, not caring about the world. It's also that he might mask a lot of this, like the caring and protecting. And Wheel of Fortune. This is for both of you. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune's bringing you closer together. Just trust that that's the case. But yeah, at the moment, I feel like this person's going through probably a dark night of the soul. They tend to go through life being quite carefree, but I feel like that's kind of attached to that person. Happy Thursday! Happy Thursday to you, Angela! Isid says, will I have a child with my person E? His feelings for me. This doesn't seem like this person's wanting this connection. It's hard because this person's going through a lot of moderation. So that it's like you are a really good dish and they're on a diet. That's what I feel like. The cards are saying passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, I feel like you have to be the one that initiates everything. This person tends to be, um, they kind of know how you feel, but they also tend to ignore how you feel. They also tend to downplay a lot of the things in life, so they tend to be like, "Oh yeah, we could do this later." You're like, later is when I'm 40 and I have no kids, you know? I think that tends to be more important with women in general, but you know. Okay. Haley says general, please. Okay, there's a lot of like, you're very caught up right now in emotions. That's kind of like you can't control your emotions. They're quite spilling out everywhere. And this is quite a, like, you trying to control this is kind of creating a weakness. Um you have to realize that you're putting yourself in a situation where you are getting emotional because other people are making you emotional. Um, and that's because you're not giving them boundaries or barriers, or like even distancing yourself from this people or persons. It's creating that weakness in your life that it's affecting a lot of you you know um the rest of it is you're doing really well. Queen of Swords upright, you know who you are, you know what your worth is. Maybe not the boundaries, but you definitely know what your worth is. There is a wish coming true personally for you, or that you can grow and achieve a lot by yourself. And the cards are saying that you are doing that right now. Instead of like, this is going to happen for you, you're doing it right now. And I feel like um they're congratulating you for all the things that you've done that are really like strong in this. So well done. Pecha says, will I get good news for my health in October? Probably not. Um, it's interesting though, because you're dwelling quite hard on this mentally. And even if it doesn't go away, the cards are trying to say that you're dwelling on this so much that it's creating extra problems. So they want you to imagine that you're better. It's hard because I wouldn't say that I want you to say, imagine you're better fixed, but imagine that your pain is easing or gone. Justice in reverse. You are taking it out on yourself. There's something that you're taking out on yourself because you feel bad that you're in this, but I don't feel like this October you're completely healed. Um, it's more like this is to lead up to the thing. The cards are saying show the world the real you, Poocha, and expect powerful change. So I hope that helps you. Honey Skull says, how has the girl's perception of me shifted? Well, there was that kind of distance that was interesting. There's a very strong thing of distance even still. This has been quite recent for you. That's why this question's on the back of your mind. Um the thing is that this will change slowly. And there's a fiery climax that's approaching. So I think you guys discuss this. This might be something that people get angry about, but it's okay to get angry. It's okay to actually feel something. And the cards say it's time to release negativity. So if there's any negativity built up, release it, let it go. Thank you, Tamara. Tamaria, thank you for the sub. Ariana says possible zodiac sign placements for my next boyfriend. We'll ask the pendulum today. What is the possible zodiac signs for your next boyfriend? I want to know. Swinging very strongly. I feel like it's really going towards the Sagittarius. Could be a Sagittarius cusp for like Scorpio, but it's not really picking up anything else. So I definitely feel like it's a strong Sagittarius for you, Ariana. Katika says, "Does Scorpio love me? Any other gonna marry me?" Okay, so does he have anybody else? No, but he's not choosing this life choice with you, and he's wandered away. So he has chosen to give up quite a lot of his life, maybe all of the things that were in his life. Um, he's discarded the process. Um, and if you're still in his life, that means that you are worthy of keeping. But there was a lot of things that got lost because he chose not to. Um, the romantic cards say engagement, so your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this is interesting. So I feel like this person tends to ignore a lot in his life, but because he would reply back to you, I feel like that's a strong thing. Barty, welcome in. P1 says D's feelings towards me. Definitely in the weakness that's towards you. So this person's definitely very very weak around you, which means that they definitely care for you, or they're definitely attracted to you. The Wheel of Fortune is that you should trust the universe. It's taking you where you need to go with this relationship. Um, the cards are saying retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you might be really upset because you see other people around you becoming married or engaged, and you're really focusing on that when you should let go and just allow things to naturally unfold. The card's also saying flirt, extend your hearted energy to others. So definitely take time to flirt. Do you marry Gemini? I will ask the cards that. Well, the pendulum for you, free soul. So, do you marry your Gemini? It's saying perhaps. Sorry, it's. No, actually, it's saying try again. It was on perhaps. Um, it's very confused. Are you already technically married to your Gemini? Cause the pendulum's like, yes, you're kind of married to your Gemini. So I don't know why it's saying that you're married. Do you, let's say, when are you going to have a wedding? Like, very close. I would say in the next year or so for you, Free Soul. Tamara, can I do that with a pendulum? Will it's easier for me if I was a yes or no. Tamara, will me and Leon have a baby boy? Will you and Leon have a baby boy? Very confused. Will you have a baby? Yes. Will you have more than one? Yes. Will one of them be a boy? It's saying perhaps. So, is there a twin? Is there going to be twins? Yes. So you're possibly likely to have twins. One of them is possibly a boy. It's weird because it's saying yeah. It's saying perhaps to that. So it's kind of a weird thing because um you might not know until it's born. So that's what I would definitely say. Yeah. I would definitely feel like that. So you're going to have twins and one of them is possibly a boy. With Leon. Yes. With Leon. Yes. That is true. Rhubarb says, please take my question. I'm a Virgo. I am married. Any good news about a baby for me in the next 3 months? This is interesting because it tends to be your heart is healing. So whatever you've gone through, I'm sorry if that's been a lot for you. There is a bit that you have walked away from what has come from the past, and you're kind of dealing with what is now. Do you realize that you're still healing from the past? So do you realize that you're still quite feeling that emotion? Page of Swords. You're feeling anxious about the future when you shouldn't. Because only good things are coming in for you. So I definitely feel like the answer is yes. But do give yourself time and not worry too much about if and you know, just um go easy on yourself, okay? New subscriber, thank you. When will you meet your twin flame? Is Niam your twin flame? Okay, so it feels like no to Niam's your twin flame, but I feel like you've already met your twin flame. That's what I would definitely say, Sumia, is that you have like this strong relationship already with this twin flame. So even though you're not really with them, they're still in your life. Elkie says love reading. Someone's here that wants to care and protect you, definitely has a weakness towards you, but they might have not committed because they have a financial issue. So financial issues are a factor in their life right now. So that's why they haven't really come forward. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I feel like for you to tap into your passion, to tap into your kind of love for life will bring this person closer. PJ says, question 2, can you be hopeful for your health? I feel like stop racing after it. But yes, you're struggling and you're winning. So I feel like yes, you should be very hopeful about your health in general. You're very welcome, Elkie. You and your loved ones are safe, so don't worry too much. And a time to give rather than take. So it might be time to concentrate not on your healing but someone else, and this will help you dramatically to heal too. We know that helping others can bring you a lot more less depression. It can help healing lots of things as well. Rose Tay says, what's coming next in my love life? So your heart is healing from your last relationship. Um, Bad news is you're holding on to this relationship. You haven't let it go, and it might be like you're like, oh yeah, but I let this person go. You might have subconsciously held on to this person. There's another thing that this person might care and protect you. So not the ex, but the person that's coming in for you. The person coming in for you is true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. There's a religious factors involved, so you might meet this person through a place of worship instead of like a normal date. It could be someone that's coming in for you. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I hope that helped you. So that was for Rose Tay. Butterfly says, do you see a commitment coming this year? Is he loyal towards me? I want the misunderstandings to settle, if any. This person's still going through their life and focusing on things. I wouldn't feel like they're disloyal to you, Butterfly. Um, but there is arguments and disagreements and stuff, and is still being left over. So there's kind of like working through what you guys really want from each other. You're struggling and you're winning. So it feels like this person's just carrying on with their life, and once you resolve, this person will be back in your life like nothing's happened, which might be a little bit annoyed, but like you've got to realize that in general that this person might not understand that. Um, ISD, I said, I don't know how you say your name. When will I have a child with my person, ED? Okay, so it seems like there might be some selfishness. There seems to be not taking or giving. Um, so it could be that there might be slight fertility issues if you're trying to conceive, or just not enough sexy time, but you should trust the wheel of fortune. So this seems to be something that's you should trust, that the universe is guiding you when you should conceive. There's chemistry here, there's a strong magnetic traction here. So I feel like you could possibly conceive before the end of the year. And you want the pendulum to answer. Okay. So how many months until they conceive. How many weeks? So it says about 6 weeks. So two months? Okay. Well, it's like 6 or 7 weeks. Ada says pendulum is V a feminist. Is V a feminist? He wouldn't describe himself as that. Does he? Or this person has. Oh my god. Does he share feminist qualities? Is saying yes to that. So, he wouldn't describe himself as a feminist. Is he a feminist? Well, is she a feminist? Yes. But she wouldn't describe herself as a feminist. But that's the weirdest thing is that's coming towards me as well, Bless you. Thank you, Hassan. Oh my god. I sneezed up a storm there. Sagittarius Bell says, why did my parents file 2 court cases against me? Oh, that's weird. Give me a second, Sagittarius. This is not making any sense for me. There was something about you being a little bit more like a hooligan when you were a child. So, as a minor, you weren't particularly like. You didn't care about property or, So it's kind of a weird thing that I would definitely feel like it's because your personality, they're different from you, and that's why you're in this lawsuit now. I don't know what they're trying to get out of it. I think they just want an apology, but I don't think that they'll get an apology from you because it's not the way to approach you, and it's not the way to really get you to talk to them. So it feels like there's kind of like a destruction of property or something like that. But that's the only thing that I can tell you is like a weird. That's all I can think it is from the cards, which is confusing the crap out of me. But yeah, I think they wanted you to apologize, but taking you to court is not going to help because your swords. If you feel like you're right, there's no way that they're doing anything. I don't know. Let me know how it goes, because I have no clue from those cards. That was the only thought in my mind. Moonlight says, how is the person on my mind thinking and feeling about me? Oh, they're definitely stuck on you. Like, they've tried to let you go before. But they're still, like, holding on to you. You're like that guilty pleasure, I feel. That's strong in my mind. They don't want to be around you, but they still come back to you. They keep on thinking about you so much. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So that might be a case. There's also a holiday coming up for you as well. So, yeah. Barty says Anil Ray Allah's feelings and intentions towards me. Definitely the looking after. You're very cute. Like there's a lot of like um looking after. It's not like a a kind of bigger one. It's like you're so small. This person might be taller than you, and that's why I'm feeling this way, that you're quite tiny, quite pretty compared to them, so they really get that kind of smallness. There's kind of like you're not so good with your emotions. You're very emotional, so they might feel like that's why you feel more childlike to them. Flirt, you should extend your lighthearted energy to them, and you're calling in your soulmate for you. So, but yeah, I feel like they do see you as that small, very cute thing. Emily says, "How is Kurt doing?" You're very welcome, Barty. Okay, so this person's got out of their mental health, a mental struggle, so they're kind of calm and collected now. They've also walked away from things that are not serving them, but the worst thing is, like, they've dropped a lot of things. They've thought, okay, this is great, like, I'm gonna look after myself, and then they're rushing headlong into things that are not good. So it seems like they really have kind of looked after themselves and done that, and now they're kind of getting back to something that's not so great for them. But they'll maybe learn from the mistakes that they've had before. Salama says, "What's going on with Aram these days? Does she have anybody in her life?" I think that she saw like the things that the dates that are around her, and she's not really wanting anybody right now. There's also a feeling like that she has to change her environment, so there might be a very small choice for her to choose from. The Tower moment, her last relationship really didn't work very well, and it fell down quite fast. So I think she's taking her time. Her love life is dictated by her religious upbringing and a spiritual path. So it might be that she is really looking forward for someone that suits her religious kind of um ideals. So it could be very hard for her to find someone unless she's really dating in a particular space. GD, just put down your question. I will try to answer it if I can. Dewey says true love forever husband, good intention, past person. Adtalk PC's new person Hanger Scorpio. You have a lot of people. The cards want to tell a life story, and I think that's not the right place. You are not controlling your love life. the cards are saying that you're really not controlling where you want to go. You're putting your energy in the right space, but you're not controlling that energy. You're very much in your own bubble, in your own comfort zone, so you don't tend to try and reach out. And then you kind of you have been seeking people's attentions in the past in the wrong way and getting upset or angry if they don't reciprocate for you. Apparently for the new person, this is your soulmate. There is a holiday planned for you that is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life for you. You're very welcome, GD. Yadu says, "Hi, Cassandra. Who's my future wife, and when will I meet her?" You might actually meet her at a gym, like somewhere that you're going to be working out. She's good looking. I definitely see that. You might actually have to try very hard to get her attention. And leave it on the table, because if you keep on approaching her, she will be unavailable. So you ask her, and then you might have to back off for a couple of weeks because she's not going to be wanting your attention the first time. I think you have to make a good impression the second time around, because I think she's seen you in your like exercise gear, or like something that like running gear. I don't know. Like, I'm feeling like you are going to meet this person at somewhere that you're working out. And so you might have to save your thoughts for another day. You are calling in your soulmate, so this person is coming towards you. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help you bring you closer together. I think she won't be as interested in the first time. Like, she might be interested, but she pretends not to. And passion, allow your heart and soul to sing for joy. So I feel like this person's hard to get, but she's going to be totally worth it. And I feel like you're going to meet her very soon. So I feel like this year instead of next year. Ashi says, "May I ask how Sid views me? Does he have any feelings for you?" This is interesting because I would say no. Just because I'm getting a very strong vibe that this person might be very, on the outside, feels like very emotionally, like, with it a little bit more approachable, but underneath they're very can be very cynical and very mean. Weirdly enough, I'm getting Scorpio vibes. This can be what my partner does. So, um, yeah, I feel like no to your question. Anybody here that's doing first questions? Please put your first questions down, please. We'll be finishing in about 30 minutes, okay? Sorry, Ashi. Breezy says, should I pursue the person? I think that you can pursue this person, Breezy. I think that you might feel like it's out of reach, but I think that it's closer than you think. There might be a codependency warning, so addictions are affecting your romantic life. There could just be that you're both very strong codependents, so if you haven't dealt with living on your own, that might be a strong indicator to learn to live with yourself before you live with someone else. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So it seems like passion is going to bring you closer to this person. But do you realize that there's always more than one way to read the cards? Astisisha says, question 1, does my ex still love me? Yes, they do. They're lying if they say they don't, but like they still think about whether they should get back together, but you know that they might never make this decision. But yeah, they're lying if they don't, if they say that they don't. SB Pisces says Fatima's current feelings towards a battle. There's definitely no distractions, so this person's very focused on this one person. And King of Cups. So I feel like this person's really strongly attracted to this person. There's true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So I feel like this person's very honest about their feelings. What's your question, Ashu? Mary Mooney says, I don't know where it went. I mean, should I. Friends with benefits. Should I pursue or leave it? Okay, so this person's quite attracted to you, so that would be what I would definitely say to you. Um, but they also think about what other people say about them. They're very strongly about what other people say about them, even though technically, um, it looks like for them it doesn't matter, and on the outside they don't care so much. They don't want to care and protect you, but they still don't want you to leave. Now, this seems to be that they have decided that they really want you around, but they do not want to make a commitment to you. So I would say let it go. Because they'll just keep on holding on to you, not letting you going. You're very welcome, Breezy. Ashu says, will I get an admission in any of the 3 colleges desire? Will my lover come and meet me there? It seems like you'll be very focused on what you're doing, so much that you might forget about your lover and you'll be focused on what you're doing in general. Uh, and you're very much close to getting what you want with this. The High Priestess, I would definitely feel like you're manifesting in quite a lot. So if you're going to picture completely like you getting good grades, everyone coming to visit you, including your lover. Definitely put that in that imagination, but I definitely feel like you've got so much here that I think that you're getting what you want. You need to more focus on external instead of internal. So instead of being in your brain space, being more outgoing and get what you want, but I definitely feel like that's coming in for you. Sad Soul says, does Edwin love Jay or I? Which one will he choose in the future? I feel like this person's stuck. I don't feel like they emotionally love both of you. It feels like this is more convenient for him. And there's like a life choice, but I don't feel like this person choosing which one to give up. Heart to heart conversation, says the cards. Honestly, and discuss your feelings for each other. Um, and then the cards say to you, it's time to retreat, time to disconnect from the world. So it might be time to give this person a break and see what they do, because I think that it's in standstill if you're waiting for this person to come in for you. Peacha says, what is coming towards me in love and when? Well, there's flirtation, the lovers. You might feel like you're unworthy of approaching this person. So do realize that you might really um fall in love with them very quickly. And if you don't approach them, then you will have your unrequited love, and it's worth waiting for divine timings in work in your love life. So this seems to be like take your time and really feel it and then approach it, because I at the moment there's a disconnection between you and that. Butterfly says, will he himself realize when he was wrong and stop that completely? Romantic Angels Tarot 2, please. No, he's never gonna think about whether he was wrong. He'll just think that it was your fault for not caring about him, which is kind of selfish. The cards say make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type and expectations, and you deserve love. So those are your romantic angels tarots. So what should I do? It seems from the cards, it's just like forgive him, you know. And if that's not good enough, then let him go and find someone else that is different. Erica says, please ask the pendulum, does David have feelings for you? Does David have feelings? Says no. Sorry about that, Erica. Hello, Gupta. How are you? Iram says, will Gemini commit to me this year? I feel like if you make him get up and go, so you've got to make sure that he understands that it's important. The romance angel cards are saying clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. But I feel like yes, that's definitely a yes. That. Hi, Saka. Dropping the water. Gupta says, can I get a love reading? You sure can. Okay, so in love, you're kind of mentally torn. There's a lot of things that you might be mentally stressing when it comes to love. And I feel like instead of trying to make something work that's not working, you should give up and walk away. Because there's a lot of other things coming in for you. So you should, if something's just not working, you should let go. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. There's a lot of things here. So I feel like there's a lot of things underneath. So there's a lot of this bit that you might feel like it's unrequited, and so you still try and keep it working, and you should let it go. Heart to heart conversations. You deserve love. Keep an open mind. Make effort. There's some religious practice for you and past life relationships. So if someone feels very familiar to you, it could be probably that you need a question. GD, did you put down a question? Because I don't think that I saw that. Okay, so here's Anita. Is this a soulmate lead to marriage? How to approach him, make him lovely, happy and love me. Okay. So this person's very emotional. Um, so someone like that is more likely to want gifts of time or acts of service. Um, this person's not focusing on the present, they're focusing on the future. So this can be very hard for them to be pinned down. They're also needing a change of space or a change of scenery. So this could be that they aren't particularly happy right now with their own selves. I feel like this is more for you. Someone from your past is returning to your life, so if this is not the person that you want, make sure that you really focus on what you want. And the card here says very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So I feel like if you really want this person, you should really state your intentions and kind of tell them what's going on. GD says, can I ask the pendulum, will I get this job this time around? Will GD get this job this time around? Yes. The pendulum says yes to that, GD. So I would definitely say yes to that. Light in the World says, who's coming in for love in 2023? That's a while away. Okay, so it seems like there's a couple of people coming in for you. Do you realize that you mentally push people? Sorry, guys. I'm kind of losing my voice, so we're going to finish up in about 10 minutes' time. So, the thing is that you tend to mentally struggle a lot, and so therefore you tend to pretend to be, or you are strong on the outside, so that's all that people see. So sometimes they don't understand how mentally you're dealing or coping with things. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. It's safe for you to love, and it seems like true love's coming in for you. So do give people a benefit of doubt, but I feel like this relationship's going to be starting early 2023. Julian, I can only see it as it's scrolling up. If you have a question, please put your question down again. Sherwa says, will E express his love for me? Does he love me? This person is manifesting you in quite quickly. They probably don't realize that you mean quite a lot to them because they tend to be very much in their headspace doing their own thing. So you need to express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture, and there's chemistry here. So this person might not be completely in love with you yet, but you know, that's the case. Julian says, will I be passing my nursing exam? Well, firstly, congratulations with choosing nursing. I feel like yes. The one thing that I definitely would point out is you'll do this nursing and then you end up creating something like your own career from this. But I definitely feel like you're going to be passing this. Jade says, feelings of Virgo's towards me, will he reconcile with me? This person's going to naturally drop into reconcilement with you. The only thing that I would definitely feel for this person is they tend to be more present driven and they tend to be a lot more emotional. And so therefore they don't focus on the future. They don't tend to work on themselves. So Jade's, the cards are saying let go control issues. So allow this to fold naturally. Heart to heart conversation. So let this person know what you want and you deserve love. You're lovable. So make that the case. Aesthesia, can I do that with a pendulum? There's a lot of pendulum ones right now. Can we do that? Moonlight, can I have a general reading? You're very welcome, Jades. So, your general reading is that there's extra money coming in for you at the moment, Moonlight. There's also, you're going to be kind of stuck. You're not going to be moving anywhere. If you're single or you're in a relationship, your bond is going to deepen. Like, you guys have been very strong, and this is true love. This is a romantic romance of a lifetime. I feel like this is for the Chariot. it says free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. So this is not about love. This is about movement, like physical movement, either changing your job or changing where you study. There's like, or changing where you work. It's time to free yourself from that. Hey Libra, how are you? Dev says, love life in the next 2 or 3 months. Okay, so it seems like at the moment you're unsatisfied and you're emotionally disconnected from this and you're not looking the right place. So I feel like at the moment, Dev, you're not thinking and pursuing love in the right way for it to really come and affect you. So the cards are saying open yourself up for passion, allow your heart and soul to sing for joy. And the next person to come in is apparently a soulmate for you. And love yourself first. So that's important. I feel like the passion and your love for yourself is slightly lost at the moment. So work on that. We've got about 10 minutes and then I'm finishing. I'm going to try and do as many people as I can, but do realize if we finish up and I haven't done your second reading, don't get upset. Thank you, Cass says Butterfly. Can I know if he's going to have less female friends in a few months? I don't think that he's going to have a less female friends. He tends to collect friends quite easily, so I don't see any difference or not collecting more friends. Libra says Raymond's current feelings and thoughts about me, please, and possible next action. So this person's naturally going to drop into more of a relationship with you, even though they haven't thought about what they want in this relationship with you, Libra. There's a lot of options on their plate that they're exploring, so that's possibly why they're not focusing on that. This is your soulmate, so you are asking about a soulmate for you. So Raymond's a soulmate. And forgiving and learning, Libra. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more in your present moments, more in your love in your present moments. So I feel like this person's not trying to make a choice, even though they're going to be choosing that. And I think they know it. That's the problem, is that's why that cold feeling. Erica says, will I get accepted to the field year award starting in fall? Are you going to be accepted in the field year starting in fall? I feel like that's a yes because it's just, yeah, up and down. So there you go. Disney fan says energy update for me and my Pisces man. I am Virgo. Okay. So at the moment this person might not want to start a family, but they're definitely manifesting you. It's weird because there's like this disconnect between this person and manifestation, but they do manifest quite a lot. They feel like this relationship's worth a lot to them. This could be the one, you've already met the partner that you seek. Um, this could be also for time for you both to release your ex partners. Because this might be something that's really weighing you down. Ashley says, will my crush Norman ever contact me? I feel like this person will do that because I don't know, it feels like a wise thing for them to do. Passion, allow your heart to sing with joy and love yourself first. So I feel like you need to bring this like person in with positive tent and energy from yourself, even though they don't see that. You're very welcome, Mara. Sad Soul says, does Edwin will love me and want to be with me? I feel like this person does love you and wants to be with you, even though they kind of feel like they can't look after you that much. This is financial, and so therefore they don't always feel like they're the best fit for you because they can't always spend the money to look after you. Um, Even though it's possibly not something that you ask them for, that tends to be on their mind. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations. There's not enough traction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I disagree on that. I think that it's more that this person doesn't know how much you you care about them, even though they feel like they cannot look after you or care for you as much as you should be looked after. Hello, Sun Vibes. Hello. Uh, what do you see in the next week? Says Annie. I see you being very comfortable next week. There's a lessening of your creativity next week, so it might be that you don't get as many things done or as many projects done that week. But I do see you manifesting quite a lot in your life, so I don't feel like, thank you, Tika, um that you just have too much not enough time and too many projects. Okay, so who's on one? Dana says, hi, first question, will John come back to pursue me? I feel like this person has moved on and you're holding on to them, and they have gone, they have put gone, and you are left to grow yourself. The romantic angel tarot says, your love life is being affected by children, so there's children. This person might just be a child. Um, that could be the case. That the cards can be very practical at sometimes. Unrequited love, there wasn't enough energy or attracted or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I feel like this person's gone. Sarah, it might have been, but you might need to do that again. Okay. Neelam says, do you see Tariq Pisces marry me? I'm Libra. I don't see that. I see more of a distraction, and they spend quite a lot of money not save it. So I don't think I see this person marrying you. It's safe for you to love though, so that's an interesting thing. And trust this situation's calling you to have faith. So it depends on how long you want to wait, because at the moment this person's not ready. So the romance angels oracle deck is giving this person a benefit of then thing, but you know, my son is Aquarius. He's currently living on the streets, homeless and addicted to drugs. Needless to say, it's affecting my whole soul a terribly sad way. I pray all the time. That is a horrible thing to be facing. I don't know how. You must be a very, very strong soul. Because I don't know how I would feel. And my heart goes out for you. I'm sorry. Okay, please just romance angels tarot from yes, romance angels from my next relationship. I'm not in a relationship now. Okay, so apparently it's safe for you to love, open your heart and receive the highest energy of all. Flirt. So extend your light-hearted energy to others and you're lovable. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And chemistry. There's strong magnetic attraction there. So those are your romance angels. Tarot. And it's very hard for me. It's the worst thing ever. Thank you. I am very. I'm sorry about that. I definitely feel a lot about that. Princess Kosochi. Did C think about you today? He did think about you today. He was thinking about what he would do if you were there, imagining like what the future's like. He might have been planning a little surprise or something like that for you. If you guys are very close, that feels like a thing that this person would do. Okay. Give me a second. Some vibes, Tara says, if you have time, I would like you to just check in on Aquarius, see if he's maybe planning to seek rehab. Okay. I feel like this person, they've tried to quit before, and they haven't been successful because they did it too fast, and so therefore they ended up with very bad um withdrawals and not great things. It's gonna take them a while to seek complete rehab. I think they're getting close to being able to seek that out on their own. And I think they're getting support from others. So I think your son is really in a stage where he's getting quite a lot of help. Yeah, and I think that that's down to um him understanding that there's a lot more people that are struggling, even though he's in a really bad place. He's looking after other people. And the cards want to remind you, you and your loved ones are safe. So if that's something that's on your mind right now, it's saying it's okay. No. It's alright. It's fine. I hope that you and Eric talk soon. But from the cards, I definitely feel like he's going in the right place. He's going in the right direction. You're very welcome. Love and light to you too, Sun Vibes. Okay. So, Jessica, how does Brandon feel about me? Future commitment. You're feeling very. Oh, wow. Okay. You're both cops. So, this is very interesting. You're both emotionally feeling like the other one doesn't care. Um, and this is a lot of water. So I feel like you're both upset and you're both trying to make the other one maybe more responsible for your feelings than they are. You're also very emotionally dependent on each other. This is not. I think maybe you both have come from a place that you're both have had very hard relationships before. So that can be very hard. And I think you've just dropped into this relationship together. So you both haven't completely made a commitment, but it comes back. Oh, Sun vibes, Sun vibes. I don't have super chat because I'm not monetized yet. There's a PayPal link, but other than that, I don't have super chat. I'm so sorry. It's alright. You can come back later. I might have super chat sooner than later, I feel. So the cards are saying for you, Jessica, so ask and support, ask for and accept support from others. You should go on holiday. The cards are saying enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And this might tip the balance is that this person might understand how much they really want to be with you. Because someone else is coming in, um, for you that's ex of yours, so they're going to come back into your life. I feel like this person then has to kind of figure out what, but yeah, I feel like you're mostly dependent on each other, and so therefore your emotions are not getting grounded. There's quite a lot of water, so that can be the case, is that you're both very emotionally, and that's hard. Yeah, definitely get your friends to help you and definitely go on holiday. Try to um get you guys out of the mindset of always being um in the same comfortable place, because with cups they don't tend to uh and that could be the case, is that you guys haven't really developed your friendships. So when this is the most important relationship in your life. And that's why let your friends help you is such an important message for both of you. Okay. Laura Sparks. Thank you. Some vibes. Oh, you didn't see it. Oh. I think it's down the bottom of the link tree. Let me double check for you. Oh. You're very welcome. Anytime. So that should be the PayPal link. There you go. You do not have to donate at all. Laura Spark says, first question, do I hear from Pete in October? It might not be the case, Laura Spark. It seems like you might be feeling very emotionally tied to that. You might be also very much very closed in on that. You're like, yes, this person will contact me. But the cards are saying trust the universe, and I feel like that doesn't mean that you should wait for this person. You should just go where you feel. And the Moonology says don't let your past hold you back. So it feels like, yeah, don't wait around, don't let your emotions depend on this, or like your mind depend on that, and yeah, just keep on going towards that. Um yes, Maxine, you're very welcome. Miss Lovely says, what are Joseph's next actions towards me? This person seems very overspent. And because they're overspent, they're not putting as much work in this relationship. Miss Lovely, you should attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it might be something that you need to focus on being in the moment. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is work in your love life and flirting. So this person, you're the person that you're asking about, Miss Lovely Joseph, he might be just too feeling like there's always like the giving and never receiving. So it could be that the flirting is enough for this person to really come back to just being enjoying your moment. Enjoy your time together. It can be far too short. Richard, of course you can. Okay, so Richard says was he's my husband, but we're separated. I see. I think that the cards still apply to that, but um do you realize if this person's overspent and they're feeling very burnt out, it could be that they're going to take a very long time to come back to normal. So Richard says, ma'am, someone told me I have a spirit, masculine, who thinks I'm his woman. Please guide me. Well, there is a spirit there. For sure. Richard, it could be that this person, this spirit, has known you before and hasn't moved on. So they might be connected to you through who you used to be, past life. I think that they mean no harm. They just want to be around you. So I don't think that this energy or spirit really wants to bother you. And you probably wouldn't have known unless someone had pointed that out to you. But I feel like this spirit just wants to make sure you're okay. Yeah. Okay, so I said says what is the moon sign for E? Okay. You want the pendulum. What is the moon sign for E? It's really strongly giving me, which is interesting, is like Aquarius vibes. Because it's really not going anywhere else on the board. Yeah, I feel like it's Aquarius. Because it's just like anywhere else it's really not, it's not kind of going for. It's really going for that Aquarius though. So there you go. Fabi says first question, what's coming towards me in love? I feel like you're very scared when it comes to love. You know how to respond to romantic feelings, but you don't always do that. And you like being in your comfort zone. So I feel like love in some ways scares the hell out of you. The romantic angel cards say stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It could be actually trying to find people through something that you're passionate. So this could be a hobby, this could be something that you pick up that you really, really enjoy. And so with people that are sharing your passion, you don't feel so like upset anymore. You're like, oh, this person really wants to know about my art or like something that I'm interested in. Right, I'm gonna tell them all about it, and you forget that you're so like scared. So, which day of May is he born? Sure. Which day of May is he born? Is it the start of May? Is it mid-May? Is it the end of May? Okay, so it's like nearly the end of May. Okay, so what number does it start with then? It's a 2. And then what's the next one? It's 23 or 24. So 23rd, 24th? It's weird because it's like different. So like it's between the 23rd and 24th. My dear, will he message you? Will he message you? Yes, that's a definite yes from the pendulum. You're very welcome. Nina says, is Cancer male still thinking about me? Yes, this person's definitely thinking about you. Even more, it's like you're their only sunlight, their only kind of happiness sometimes. So you're very strong in this person's mind. Serena says, which career path is better for me, A or B? Definitely A. B you're holding on to and you should possibly let it go. But A seems to be the best career path for you. You're very welcome, Nina. SS says, will Sachin love me in the future? This person will care and protect you, even though they have a lot of options or they think they've got a lot of options. In the future, I think that they choose the wisest choice is going to be you. The way to really come into this person's heart is through playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine and getting to know each other. So that's a big thing. But I definitely feel like this person's getting closer to you. You're very welcome. Megan says, first question, will I get a windfall of money in the next couple of months? No. Though saying that, I will ask, will you get it in the future? Conclusions are within the reach. A fiery climax approaches. So you might not get it straight away. There seems to be like a little bit of a issue with that. So you're not going to get it right now and you're probably focusing on the wrong thing to get it, but I think that you have to argue about it or something. And so it's going to take a while. Guys, I know it's late and I'm sorry to do this, but I am finishing the stream for tonight. Thank you guys, everyone, for coming. I will be trying to do this tomorrow, hopefully. And then you guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you can see me tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.